Okay, guys, I'm back. So apparently my Zoom is not enabled to live stream through to YouTube yet. So this is a practice run for me. So I'll just do it live stream here on the YouTube channel. You guys can watch the replay here, and I'll just kind of show you on the screen so you can see what I'm looking at. And that way, at least you get an idea of what the Healy does, what it is, what it does, and I'll tell you more about how you can get it. Full disclosure, I am a Healy affiliate, so I am somebody that you can come to if you decide you wanted to purchase one, or if you want to join a Healy World team on my team and start to be a partner in that with me. That is always an invitation. But for today, I'm just going to show you what this is and how it works. And if you're watching and you want to volunteer, I can do this remotely. And so all you have to do is comment and tell me, I'd like to give it a try. So I want you guys to be able to see what this is, what it does, and experience it for yourself. And I can also just do a collective group, which I will do. I will do something for the group, and the way that I'll do it is I'll create a group within the Healy. I'm going to do a scan for either the individual or later for the group of you, and I'm just going to ask what you are as a collective or individually most resonant with right now. So this Healy frequency device has the ability to do this really cool thing called the resonance scan analysis, and it does this thing where it looks into the energy field. It finds out what frequencies are in your energetic field, and then it tells us what are the most important relevant programs that would contribute to this person, given what we know about what they are resonant with right now. So everybody is resonant with different things. And whatever, like if you think of frequencies as information, a frequency carries information. And what the resonance Healy device is doing is it's doing this scan, and it's going to see what information is forming you, your body, your life, the way things are showing up. And then it's going to offer programs that are already pre-programmed into the device and deliver a vibrational frequency to you that will bring harmony or balance, coherence back into your energetic field to balance everything out, so that all of the dis-ease causing frequencies are then harmonized with the ones that contribute to well-being, wellness, health. Okay, so this is a really amazing device. I just got it like 2 weeks ago, and I've been playing with it ever since. So if you want to learn more about Healy and how people have experienced it, first off, you can reach out to me directly. Please do, especially if you'd like to hear more about purchasing one. But if you go to like Facebook, the Healy Global Healy Experience, you can read up on, like, there's tens of thousands of people who have shared their experiences in there. So you can learn more about how people have experienced and what they've experienced when they've gotten their own Healy devices and what that has created for them in their lives. The changes are very, like many different levels of changes that are possible for people. So there's the mental, emotional, physical, spiritual aspects of our lives. There's our relationships, our health, body-wise, our business, our careers, our artistic endeavors, all of the different things that we experience in life. And so what the Healy is designed to do is to bring you back to that sense of peace and harmony within yourself, where you are more accessible to receiving abundance, where you have the ability now to have more choice, where you create and use the energy in directions that create greater for yourself. And so bringing you back into harmony with this wellness, health and wellness, as opposed to all of the frequencies of, like trapped emotions and old paradigms and belief systems, the mental, the ways that we get stuck. I just looked at my clock. It was 4:44 right there when I said the mental, watching the timer. So Comment if you'd like to give it a try. I see Margaret, and I also see Giodi said she'll volunteer. So I will absolutely do a demonstration for you guys. I tried to do a YouTube through my Zoom where I could screen share with you, but that didn't work out. So live and learn. I'll do another one of these soon after I have the settings set up correctly, and then I can screen share. You can always go to my Facebook page, Addicted to Miracles Facebook page, and I might try and do a live stream there, but you can find me there if at least. So if you're looking to contact me, you can go to a couple of different places. Addicted to Miracles on Facebook, it's a public page, and from there you can message me, or you can go to addictedtomiracles.com, which is my website, and you can subscribe or contact me through there. And so I will help you with any information as far as getting your hands on a Healy device or getting involved in becoming a partner team member where you actually start to invite others to the same thing that I'm doing for you right now. So the Healy device is this small little square-shaped unit, and the way that I control it is through an app on your phone. So you have to have a smartphone that can Bluetooth into the device. And so your phone acts as the remote controller that communicates with the Healy. So there's an app that you download on your phone. Healy has this amazing system of programs that you access through the app. So you have to have Wi-Fi as well. So you need a Wi-Fi connection, and you need to have your smartphone. And then once you have those two things, you have to have purchased your Healy device. There's different levels and editions of the Healy with different program levels. So the one that I'm using, I just want you to know, is called the Healy Resonance, which is there's 4 different editions. The basic level, then there's a level up above that, the 3rd level, and then the 4th highest level is called the Resonance. So that's what I'm using today. The difference between what I'm using today and the other 3 is that the one I'm using has the ability to do the scan that I'm going to show you. Hey, Molly, if you want to volunteer, just say, yes, I want to volunteer. So say hello, but be sure to tell me that you would like me to do a little demonstration for you if that's the case. I'll see how many people I can get to. And so I wanted to give you a little bit more information so you know what I'm talking about with this Healy thing, okay? But please, if you're interested, come to me directly. I will set you up if you want to buy one, or if you want more information than you're getting in this video, come to me directly, please. Or if you were guided to watch this video by somebody who is just wanting you to learn about Healy and they're already a representative, go back to that person, okay? This is just for you to experience it. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to pull up my cell phone. Gosh, I wish I could screen share with you guys. Unfortunately, I can't. So stay tuned for another video invitation to a Zoom call. I'll do a Zoom call where I can actually connect my phone right in and screen share everything I'm looking at. I do that a lot for people, and unfortunately, I can't do it today. So this is the, yeah, you're not gonna be able to see it the same way, but this is the app. So this is what it looks like on my phone, okay? And the 2 lines that are on here are clients and lists. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a client, and I'll show you real quick. There's this option where, I'm not going to hold it up because then it goes to a screen with the list of my clients. But the options are to add an individual, an animal, a plant, an organization, a building, a vehicle, a group, or other. Okay, so you can actually set it up to scan the energy field of a collective group of people, or your animal, your cat, your dog, your horse, your chickens, whatever. You can do it on an object. I did it on my old cell phone, And I actually did a scan for my old cell phone because it died like back in July. And when I ran the frequencies on it, it powered up, which was crazy. Um, so you can do a person, or you can do like your family, or you could do your business. So you could be like, so my business is Addicted to Miracles. I'm going to do a resonance scan on Addicted to Miracles business. And then I'm going to see what energies it needs to receive to bring it to, like, you know, full on, let's go create power and abundance and all that stuff. Oh, Margaret says, I did it on her dog. Yeah, I did it on her dog, Chester, and he got all happy. Thank you for sharing that, Margaret. That's awesome. The things that can change with this frequency device are so broad. So you might just find yourself feeling like lightness of being, like, wow, all of a sudden I just feel like the weight of the world just like left my shoulders. I feel really light. Or you might feel like, wow, I just feel really enthusiastic. Like, I'm so excited to live my life today. I just, like, you wake up depressed every morning, and then one day you wake up and you're like, whoa, I've got all this energy. What's next? I can't wait. That's what, like, I actually got, I'm a pretty like happy person, but I did the Healy on myself, and I actually woke up feeling even more inspired, like enthusiastic inspired. So I had this energy for, I can't wait for what I'm going to do today, which is even greater than I already had. So, like, you know, even if you're doing great today, like, there's always even more. So you never know what's going to change. I had a sleep pattern for my entire like adult years, and my sleep pattern was that I had to listen to, I literally had to put earbuds in to listen to something else, even if it was only for a few minutes, just to fall asleep. Because if I listened to what was going on in this crazy making thing called my head for too long, I would never, ever, 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 ever fall asleep. So I ran the frequencies of the sleep program on myself, and I actually don't have to listen to anything to fall asleep anymore. For me, that's a big deal. For other people, they might be like, yeah, so what? Well, if you know what I'm talking about, that is a big deal. So Margaret says she did one for pain for me yesterday, and the pain went from an 8 to a 5. That's awesome. Wendy, yes, tell me your daughter's name. So I'm going to write down a list of people that are going to try it. Bear with me while I talk for a while, okay? I'm just talking. I want you guys to know what this is all about. I want you to know what's happening, what's possible. And then I'm going to just do demonstrations, and I'll take a few people. So I've got Margaret, and I've got Gioti, and I have Molly, and then Wendy's daughter. If you just put her name, Wendy, give me your daughter's name. Amber. Okay, Amber. You got it. Amber K. Okay, so Molly H, TODP, Margaret P. Okay, so I've got the 4 of you guys. And so you guys are on my list of people to receive this. Okay, so what I do is, again, I'm just going to tell you, come to me directly if you want to find out how you can get one of these for yourself. There's also this frequency device has the ability to send out microcurrents through, I'm going to show you what these look like. I don't use them as much because I just like to receive the vibrational frequencies, and I don't actually put these on. Like, I've used them once, but they're actually electrodes, right? The wristband can wear around your wrist, and then the electrode actually snaps in, so you can see that. And I would tighten it, actually. So this would be tight around my wrist. And then the wire would plug into the device. So I would do this on both of my wrists, okay? And it delivers microcurrent programs that are specific, with very specific predetermined frequencies. And like, for like, each program can be like 30 minutes or 50 minutes. It's already preset, so it's set up, ready to go. So all you do is go in and you select the program for pain, or the program for job or beauty, or just all around mental balance. There's a whole list of programs. This is why I wish I could show you on my screen everything that this thing has, because there's so much. But so one of the ways that it works is through electrodes that you put on your wrists, and it delivers a frequency to you. And it feels kind of like those TENS units that if you've ever been to a physical therapist's office and they turn on the electrical currents and it feels like a zing a little bit, and you can increase the intensity or decrease it. It's kind of like that. So that's one way you can use it. The other way is to just ask that the frequencies get transmitted from that field of information frequencies directly to your energy field, and you don't actually necessarily feel the buzzing of that. Although as soon as I start these sessions for people, they actually feel different things, like, whoa, they get like a cool breezy sensation, or they start to breathe better. They're like, ooh, or they just, there's different ways that people feel it and experience it. Okay. Molly said, my daughters, Anna and Olivia. Molly, how about this? I'll do you guys as a family. So I'll give you an example of what it looks like to do the family. So Molly with your daughters, Anna and Olivia. When I do yours, I will create a family, a group, and it's going to be called Molly's Family, and it's going to include Anna and Olivia, okay? And then for Wendy, I'm going to do it for her daughter, Amber, who is just married, okay? And for Jyoti and Margaret, I'll do individual ones for you guys as well. So, okay. I have so much information for you. I don't even know where to start. I'm like, ah, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay, I'm going to create an individual, which I'm going to start up for Margaret first. And I'm going to do what's called, I have two options here on my screen. It might be backwards for you. I'm trying to get it so that the lighting is allowing you to see it. But there's the resonance analysis and the aura analysis, which is really fun to do the aura analysis. I need to have a picture of you, and I don't think I'm gonna do the aura analysis today, but come back on another day, or come find me privately, and let's talk about that. So resonance analysis, I'm gonna choose Margaret. I'm gonna do one on behalf of Margaret P. Let me find her. I wish I could show you what I'm looking at. Get in touch with me to get like into my future, like go subscribe. I'm trying to think how the best way for you to get in touch with me so that you can know when I'm going to do a Zoom call. But you can, maybe the best way would be to go to addictedtomiracles.com and subscribe there, so that you're on my email list, which I like almost never use, but I'm trying to inspire myself to do so by telling you to go there. And then I can send a link and an invitation to a Zoom call where I can share the screen. So Margaret is, actually, since I have Margaret's picture, I'll do an aura analysis, and you can see what that looks like. So I already have Margaret's picture included in here. Thanks, Margaret, for saying that. So Margaret, this is what comes up. I've got Margaret, I've got her picture here, and I've got, the options are record aura and history. So I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna select record aura. It's really quick, and it just literally does like a whoop. So the bar just, it just analyzed her aura. And now I have this picture, right? She's got this beautiful smile in the middle. And so I can go in and I can get the interpretation, and it goes all sorts of, you guys are going to have to watch a Zoom call because this is crazy. You can't see what I'm looking at, but you're going to get the idea of what this is capable of, okay? So it's going to go and it's going to talk about the solar plexus for her, and she's got 60% of 100 with her solar plexus. So that just means there's a diminished energy flow associated with the solar plexus for her. And then the next one is actually her crown chakra is really high. So it's just giving us kind of a report. And this is a snapshot in time. So what does your aura look like, and what's, what is, how are your different energy centers functioning in this moment? So that's information I can get from here. So now another thing I can do is I can pull up this bar graph. So you can see, like, this is for the aura scan that I just did for Margaret. Now there's 8 lines there. So one of them is just the total. But for each of the chakras, starting with your root, sacral chakra, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, those are the 7 basic chakras that people know about. It's going to tell me there's blue circles with check marks. Those are the 3 that are the lowest in percentage for her. And then it asks me to start an analysis. It's actually going to go in and analyze those 3, the ones that are like the problem ones at the moment. And I will start this analysis. And now it's just scanning again. Scanning, scanning, scanning. It's doing its thing. You can see the little warbly lines underneath. It's checking the energy field. Now it's coming up with a whole list, like a report, which I have access to the report. Then I can save the PDF of the report, and I can send it to whomever I am doing the scan on, or you can save it for yourself if you're using the device for yourself. You can have this device. You can buy it. Come to me if you want one. Okay, so now I have the option to take actions. My actions would be to look at the PDF file, or I can send the vibration. So now on this page, it'll describe each chakra, what your present state is, what the desired state is. Let me see if, so the desired state would be complete and gentle healing of the issues of, and for her, the throat would be communication, expression, and unconditional acceptance, okay, by enhancing the color blue. So we're talking like one particular chakra. And then the next one would be about, just reading, hold on. So there you go. I'm just gonna select a transmission now. I can determine the amount of time that I send these frequencies. I'm not sending them. The frequencies are being sent. So this frequency device, because of the quantum physics and how all that works, can tune into the information field, the frequencies, connect with the person that is receiving them, and direct those frequencies to Margaret right now. So I'm going to do this I'm just going to do it for a couple minutes right now, just a short one, okay? And then I select start. So really now it's just doing this delivering of frequencies. Some people start to notice it right away. They might start to feel cool and breezy. They might start to feel like a relief or a exhale or just a lightness. You might even feel nauseous. I mean, sometimes people are like, whoa, what's that, right? Because we're just bringing new energy, messages, frequencies, information to you. And that starts to interact with what you already have going on. And so we're introducing health, well-being, and wellness back to your body, back to your energy field, so that your body receives the directions for increased energy flow, open channels, ease, all of that. All right, so this is still going. It receives so much. I can't even like touch the tip of the iceberg on what this thing can do with you in this video, but it's really, really cool. And this is the sort of thing that you can get for yourself. And what I just did, you can do for yourself. It's so easy. Boom, boom, boom. You can do it for your friends and your family and your objects in your house and your, you know, like I already went through that list. So your business. So you can scan using this and it will tell you what you or it or they need, right? So this is really easy. So Margaret, there's 1 minute and 9 seconds left. So this scan for you mostly is about the throat, okay? And the solar plexus, which is your power center, power, 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 not power over anybody, just access to your energy. Power is energy, and we are made of energy. And when you're losing your energy, you're losing your power. When you're losing your power, you're losing your energy. When you're losing your power, you're losing yourself. When you're losing yourself, you're losing your power. So we want to bring you back to that place where you're deeply connected to power, energy, self, all one and the same, okay? So it's like bringing you back, connected to that energy within yourself, so that now you are in that moment of like, I have all of the energy, all of the power, resources, and what would I like to do now? So you're not giving your energy away to connections with things that draw from your energy, that take your energy away from you, that you give your energy to. This is all about getting you back to your power center. Talking a lot. Hope you don't mind. I talk a lot. Okay. Margaret's laughing. Thank you for the comments. Hey, Cindy. Margaret says I keep freezing. You know what? Every single time I talk about power with Margaret, my computer freezes. Just saying. How much do you guys not want to be connected to power? Okay? So I'm just going to invite you to let go of everything that you were told, taught, learned, or decided all by yourself about power that makes you reject it dynamically. It's like power is just usable energy. And once you have that understanding, you start to have infinite resources of energy, because the energy of the universe is infinite and it's always accessible to us, but not when you refuse power, because your judgments against things block you from receiving them and being them. Okay, wow. Molly says, so true. Energy, power, strength, self. Yes. Margaret says, I now feel sick. Of course you do, Margaret. Let's have ease with power. Private message me later. But this is actually like when we are when we're discharging, or when our false beliefs or the lies are starting to come to the surface, you might find yourself feeling a little nauseous. You might be like, oh my God, I feel sick. And that's okay, because it's the BS, it's the toxicities that are coming to the surface to release. Allow them to release. And that way you will be back to that lightness of you that doesn't have all that heavy, dense, erroneous, false, misinterpreted, misidentified, misunderstood stuff that is lingering with you, that is tying up your energy, that you're bonded with, that keeps you inaccessible to create what you'd like to be creating. Hey, little gems. All right. Cindy says, I had internet issues, just released a trapped emotion of effort unreceived from the age of 2 that was related to it. That's awesome. And what Cindy's talking about is the emotion code, by the way. So I use a lot of different modalities, and so the Healy device is one of them, and it's fun and it's easy. And other things that I use and play with when I'm working with people and is available to all people is the emotion code. So you can always look that one up and learn more about that. Dr. Bradley Nelson from discoverhealing.com, emotion code. I happen to be a certified emotion code and body code practitioner, and I use those modalities in private sessions with people, among many other things. But so today we're talking about the Healy, and this actually is like a super easy way for you to have access to what's going on energetically within yourself or others. It's pretty cool. Okay, so Margaret, that was for you. Geody, I'm going to go on to Geody now, and I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to do a scan for Geody. I feel like a big burp coming up. Usually when a burp comes up, it means that there's an energy pop happening. Cindy, it's okay. She's like, sorry, emotion code's not the topic. That's fine. It can be. I don't need to be exclusive. This isn't exclusively Healy, although I want you guys to know about the Healy. I'm just going to keep saying, come to me. Healy, it's, this is Healy World is a opportunity. If you want to purchase only, you can purchase. If you want to make this be something that you start to use, and if you have, if you think that you have people that you would be able to sell these to, you can come on as a teammate. So I'm just giving you options. It's, like the multi-level marketing type of thing. And it's actually feels really easy and different than what typically a lot of MLM type things are like. So Molly, I do videos on emotion code in my private Facebook group too. So if you're not already in there, you might want to check it out, or anybody that's watching. Yep. Okay. So Jyoti, I'm going to pull up and do a resonance analysis on behalf of Jyoti. Let me get your name pulled up in here. Jyoti. Actually, individual. I'm going to add you in here. Jyoti. All right. 1 minute. Just give me a second here. I have to get it ready. I have to enter you into the into my Healy stuff here. I'm adding you in so that my Healy knows that you are the person we are working on. Okay, so now I'm going to do this analysis. So I'm back to this screen. I can choose resonance analysis or the aura analysis. I'm going to do the top one. And you can see Jyoti's name. If I wanted to, I could put her picture in here, but I'm not going to do that now. So all it is Jyoti with her initial. The question that the Healy always is answering when it does its scan is, with what do I, and right now this is for Jyoti, so I'm sort of her surrogate and proxy because I'm here with the device, but I'm connected to Jyoti. This is the quantum physics, like remote distance healing type stuff. So if you don't understand that, you can go look up remote distance healing. I'm not going to talk about that too much. So I'm going to select databases. Now, you won't be able to read this probably, but there's literally like a list of programs, okay? I'll read them out loud to you. There's Bach Flower Remedy Program, Materia Medica, which is what naturopaths use for like homeopathic remedy type things. Amino acids, Australian bush flowers, Alaskan gem elixirs, salts, I Ching, excuse me. There's a Healy Gold Cycle program. There's pain and psych programs, learning program, fitness program, job program, sleep, beauty, skin, mental balance, bioenergetic balance, meridians, chakras, Healy protection program, and there's a deep cycle program. So I could choose just one, except I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to select all Healy programs, and I'm going to ask to do an analysis with what does Jyoti have the greatest resonance now, and that just means what's in your field right now that needs to be balanced and harmonized and receive these programs to contribute to changing it back to wellness, health, well-being. Okay, so now I'm just going to start the analysis by pressing the pink button, starting the analysis. And I'm brought to the screen where I have to put my finger on here. But if you've ever worked with me, you know that I can be a proxy on your behalf. Or if you've ever worked with energy practitioners, we can be on your behalf a proxy. So that's what I'm doing on behalf of Jyoti. I'm putting my finger here. And you can see it's doing a scan now. See the bar going across. It's analyzing. It's doing its scan. Oof. It's going to come up with the top 5 programs. It's complete. Now it's going to come up with the top 5 programs that are relevant for Jyoti. And I'm going to tell you what they are. Bioenergetic Balance Program 2, Healy Learning Program, Healy Gold Cycle, Healy Chakra Programs, and Healy Pain and Psych Programs. I can't share a screen that I wanted to share with you, which is a list of the programs. So if you want to see or know more about that, contact me directly and I can tell you more about it, okay? But I'm going to opt to deliver this transmission of frequencies. I'll select it for the 2-minute and 49-second option. And it's just going to take all of these programs, and I'm going to just press start. And now it's just doing its thing. There's nothing you need to do, nothing you need to be saying, other than just know that this is happening and be a yes, I'm open to receiving this. So allow yourself to receive this. Cindy says, when I get the Healy resonance, one of my daughters who is feeling anxiety wants me to start sending away the programs for anxiety. She's ready. That's awesome. That's great. Yeah. That's the crazy miracle of this stuff. Like, you can do this for your kids or your anxious pet or yourself, and you don't have to be in the same room. I'm not in the same room with you guys, but I'm doing this, and I feel a cool sensation going over like through my body. So whatever's happening, something is happening. Giodi, you'll have to let us know if you feel or notice anything, because right now these frequencies are being transmitted, and they are being transmitted on your behalf to you from the infinite field. The frequency device is just almost like a connector saying, okay, these are the frequencies that need to come through, and that's the person that needs to receive them. So let's direct them. There you go. So, okay, while this is going, the next up is going to be Molly with her daughters, Anna and Olivia. So I'll create a group, and I will do an analysis on behalf of the group. Molly says, so the Healy is something to work in conjunction with EC as a separate modality. EC helps release and Healy helps bring the good vibes, essentially. You know what? I wouldn't say that Healy is just about bringing them in, but it helps you to release. There are programs for bringing in different frequencies, programs for helping you to release frequencies. So it's like, I don't know if you've heard of the Balance by Numbers book by Lloyd Mears, but I've also done work with people, having them connect with frequencies that help them to clear emotions, beliefs, things like that. So they're all basically doing the same thing. Sometimes our intention is to release something, and sometimes our intention is to bring in new vibes. So all of the above. And so the emotion code is about releasing trapped emotions. So yeah, in that case, the emotion code is about releasing a trapped emotion. And then you can, with your own sort of intention, ask to bring in new, like joy, kindness, gratitude, peace and calm, serenity, things like that. But creating the space by releasing those things that are blocking you from receiving, that's what's happening with the emotion code. That's just my spin. That's my take on it. So opens the highways of energy again. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Exactly. We're just getting you back into the flow. Cindy says, after releasing the low vibration energy, like trapped emotions, then I pray that loving divine source, higher power, fill that space with goodness, light, and love. I love that. That's beautiful, right? Connecting with that pure source energy, infinite pure source energy. It has no charge. It just enlivens you. It brings the nourishing, nurturing vibrational frequencies that you need, that your body needs, that your energy field needs, those things that will contribute to you. And so really we're getting disengaged and disconnected from those things that have kept you blocked from the sunlight of the spirit, blocked from the pure divine source energy, so that now you're just open. And when you're open, it's almost like you can't help but start to receive. So as you're releasing your connection to those discordant things, negative thoughts, feelings, emotions, considerations, judgments, patterns, programs, all that stuff, you start to be open, and your ability to receive other energies, like that open highway that you said, Molly, that becomes more available, more possible for you. So Giodi, that transmission has finished for you. And so reach out to me or let us know how you experienced that. I just got a cold sensation right in my abdominal area, like right here. And that's kind of right above the sacral chakra, right around our solar plexus and sacral chakra. So I'm just so curious. Giodi says, thanks so much. I'm feeling a bit relaxed and quite better. Thanks so much. May God bless you a lot and everyone here. Amen. Thank you very much. Awesome. Yeah. When we start to relax, our nervous system can relax too. Like when we're on high alert, radar's like, you're like on high alert. You're like, I'm ready for a fight, I'm ready to run, or I'm like frozen. None of which creates greater in our life, right? So you want to get yourself back to just a state of presence. You're not running, you're not fighting, and you're not freezing. You're here. And you're connected to this energy that contributes to you. So all sorts of good stuff happens when you start to get out of those other frequencies or messages. Somebody just made a noise outside. Okay, so Molly, let's go for you now. This is a long video. You guys are sticking it out. Thanks for watching. I'm just going to shameless plug, directly message me if you want to hear more about the Healy. This is something that you can purchase. Oh, there's a huge promotion happening that actually goes from, it finishes, the last day is the 6th of September. So there's however many, 7 days left. And so you purchase one level at that price and get a free upgrade. And so you can get this device for, you can get the Healy resonance that I'm using with its scanning abilities for the price of the model underneath it. And you actually save about $900 right now. So big savings. All right. Okay. Thanks, Cindy's helping me out here. Yeah, Lloyd Mears, Balance by Numbers book. It's a manual that you buy. I can show it to you. If I can find it. I can't get it. So anyways, you can look it up online. I'm going to create now a group. So I'm going to go into my client. I'm going to add new client, only this time I'm going to call it a group. And in this group, I'm going to call it Molly and Family. Molly and Family. Molly H and Daughters. You want me to do family? Family. Say family. Family. Okay. So I'm going to add you in. You're going to be listed as a recipient in my list. And let me just get ready here. Hold on. It's adding you. Molly, Anna, Olivia. Okay. And I'm going to add you in here. So now I'm going to do the scan. I'm going to do the resonance scan for you. So I'm back to here, resonance scan. You're going to see it says Molly and Family. Okay. And I'm going to go to the database selections. I'm going to go all the way to the like, here's the whole list of databases, but I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. I'm going to pick the bottom one. It says all Healy programs. And I'm going to start the analysis. I'm going to put my finger on here, only I'm tuning into you, Molly, with your daughters, okay, Olivia and Anna. And if you want to extend this to family in general, if you have more family, please just hold that intention that this is for me and my family, okay? I'm going to do this scan for you. I'm going to see what shows up. So it's downloading. The blue bar is going across. When it gets to the end, it'll say complete. Here we go. Okay. Okay. The ones that showed up for you that you and your daughters are most resonant with wants to run Healy skin programs, bioenergetic balance programs, pain and psych programs. And in the psych programs, it actually talks about mental calmness and emotion stuff. So like the psych program is also designed not only the pain and psych, it's not only about physical pain, although it will address physical pain if that's what you're experiencing. So these frequencies are all coming to you and your daughters. And whatever you need to receive is what you will receive. Okay, so just know that. There's a whole bunch of frequencies and they're not listed. I don't have the numbers. They're just in there. They're programmed in and they come to you. So I'm going to select 2 minutes and 49 seconds. I'm going to deliver this. The other program that was included is Sleep Program and Healy Gold Cycle. And within the sleep program, actually, there's some things that are about not being distracted by outside energies. Like, there's a great description of the programs that I will share in a Zoom where I can actually screen share with you guys. Please connect with me if you want to know about a future call. So I'm going to start this. It's now sending those frequencies. I started the program, and you can see that the programs are just cycling through, and so it's including all 5 of these programs because they're the most. Oh, it was 44 a second ago. I love the numbers 4s. So it's cycling through the programs on behalf of Molly and her daughters, Molly and her family. So allow yourself to receive these. Ask that they be directed to your daughters as well. Okay. Just reading comments here. Yay, Cindy says, I just muscle tested and got a yes that I can receive this healing for my family right now too. Thank you. Yes, by the way, anytime I'm sending these frequencies, all you have to do is dip your little toe in there. You can just be like, oh, where is that? I'm a yes. And it's like you start to ask to receive these frequencies because right now they're just transmitting to Molly because that's where I asked them to go. But if you want to just say, yes, I'm open to receiving this now, please. Thank you so much. You'll start to feel things. Molly says mental calmness and sleep is also needed. Yeah. And Molly says, and I see double numbers all the time. Yeah, it's my favorite. I like 1111. I see that a lot. So thank you everybody for being here watching. This is just a live demo of the Healy frequency device. The Healy frequency device, it's this big. This is what it looks like. It works using frequencies and delivering and transmitting them. It's all energetic vibrational frequencies that come through just through to you. And so we can receive them. I feel it. I feel like I'm receiving them, but I know that when I'm feeling stuff, it's because I'm connecting into the person that I'm proxy for. So Molly, I feel a sense of flow happening with a little bit of like intensity in the head. So see if you can ask to lower any sort of barriers that you might have, or to quiet that mind and know that the more I quiet this, that I will allow it to receive. And if your heart, I feel heaviness right here at the moment, let that energy nurture, nourish, and just come in to the space. Allow it to come into the space in your head, through your throat, into your heart, down through your, abdominal space, your hips, and down through your legs. Just open to receiving. Allow this energy to come in. It's like getting this lovely wash. Gonna let this wash through in every cell, every brain tissue, every part of me. I'm a yes. Thank you so much. Cindy's talking about the electrodes that she can connect to as well. So if you missed the beginning part of the video, I showed you these wristbands come with the device as well. So another way to receive the delivery of the programs is through microcurrents. And the microcurrents will come through in programs of many different frequencies that have already been pre-programmed in, and you will stay connected to the electrodes for anywhere from 30 to 50 minutes or so. And I've been trying those out too. Molly, I don't know what's going on for you right now, but I just got like a icy cold feeling on the front top of my legs. Wow. Something just went whoosh. I don't know if you feel that. I don't know if anybody else feels that, but holy crap. It's very cold, breezy, cool, breezy sensations. So feels like you're receiving like on a really deep, deep level, almost like a deep thaw. So when I get that icy cold feeling with cold, actually like vapors coming up from my skin, I can actually feel the cold. We've gotten to something really, really deep, and it's actually thawing. So that's my interpretation. I may not be 100% correct, but wow. Okay. Okay. That was for you, Molly. So now, thank you for participating. Please, if any of you are watching, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Go to my public Facebook page, Addicted to Miracles, and send a message through there, or go to my website, addictedtomiracles.com, and subscribe there to contact or receive notifications and emails when I'm going to be doing things like this. Wow, now I'm getting like ice cold right in my solar plexus. Oh my goodness. Molly says my legs are pins and needles. Pins and needles, by the way, is like waking up. You know when you've been like leaning on your elbow too long and you lose the flow and all of a sudden your arm went numb, and then when you go to shake it out and you're like, oh my God, it tickles and it prickles and you're like, this is so uncomfortable, but it's enlivening. Think about that. If the pins and needles were like waking places within you that are waking up, it's like tingly, like let it wake up, shake it up and wake it up. Let it just do its thing. So for me, that sounds like good news, you know? Energy movement. It's like the energy is moving. It's breaking apart. It's becoming accessible. It's becoming more in a flow. Okay. Cindy says it reminds me of acupressure without the needles. Yeah, right? Something's blowing out, Molly. There's a lot happening here for you. So God, I please private message me. Tell me how you're doing after a few days. Let me know what happens. Or come back and comment in the comments to this thread later, days later or hours later. Let us know. Okay, I would love, even if it's directly to me privately. I love to hear from people. I love updates. Okay, Wendy's daughter. Here we go. Amber, I'm going to work on your daughter. Wendy, I'm going to work on your daughter, Amber. Okay. So now I'm going to create adding a new individual. It's going to be Amber with the initial K. And just in parentheses, I'm going to write Wendy's daughter. Whatever's going on with your daughter, I have the most intense feeling in my forehead. It's like right here, sharp, intense vice grip squeezing temple area on both sides. So whatever's putting on the squeeze on her or the pressure, it's like, let's let that, we want to discharge and we want to bring new vibes in so that can start to release. Oh, wow. Ooh, it's already happening though, by the way. I can feel it. Okay. Adding her. So you can always work with me privately. I do private sessions. If you want to buy a Healy, come to me. If you want to join my Healy team and start being somebody who does what I'm doing, which is promoting the Healy, come talk to me. Okay. So I'm going to do the resonance analysis. I'm actually getting a cold sensation right across the front of my hips, Wendy, as we're like already starting to disperse the energy for your daughter. That's amazing. It's happening really quickly. Okay. All Healy programs on behalf of Amber. Okay. I've got Amber K and in parentheses, Wendy's daughter. Okay. All Healy programs is what I'm going to do the resonance analysis on. So with what does Amber have the greatest resonance now? Starting the analysis, I'm going to put my finger on here and it's going to do its little thing. It's scanning. It's checking out all of the programs that I have available with this resonance edition. The lower editions of Healy have less programs, but they're some of the same programs, just not as many. And the other Healy editions don't do this analysis. You'd have to just go in and select the program that you want. Okay. Wendy, I want to talk to you about that. Private message me. I have some ideas about those of you in Canada. So for anybody watching, there's certain countries that just haven't been approved for Healy devices yet. They're just not on the Healy list as countries yet that are that they will ship to. So yeah, talk to me later. Don't forget. Okay, so I'm gonna do the top 5 Bioenergetic balance programs 1, fitness programs, Healy Gold cycle, sleep programs, and meridian programs. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to put you to sleep. You're just going to receive the frequencies that are going to balance you out, that will help your daughter out to bring everything back into their harmonized, like our natural inherent state where our bodies know what to do and how to reorganize things back to health, um, and the lightness of being, back to that lightness of being and possibilities for our ability, willingness, desire to create different. So I'm going to start to do this transmission on behalf of Amber. It's going to it's running now. Okay. Here we go. So that's going to go for 2.5 minutes. Okay. Any questions? If you guys have questions or comments, tell me how you are feeling. If you're noticing anything while these frequencies are going. It's almost 55:55 on my time counter, just for fun. I love the 55, 55, 44, 44. We've had a lot of double digits because I've been on for a long time. I guess I won't be able to do the sixes, but that's okay. So these frequencies are being transmitted from the just to your daughter. But if you guys are watching, and I just got like a sharp sensation right here that went stabbing from the throat right down to like just below the heart chakra. So there's like this sharp thing that's going on here. So let's see if we can breathe into that on behalf of Amber and anybody else that's listening for yourselves. But like, let's allow this frequency to be received. So all of the densities in the heart, all of the solidifications or dense, stuck, trapped matter within our, the throat and heart. We're just asking that they start to receive these frequencies, allowing these frequencies to break that apart, to contribute to it, to lighten it, to enlighten it in the heavy light way and in the dark light ways, just bringing light, bringing lightness and light to these areas, letting the flow of energy get back to its natural flow for her throat, maybe communication and expression, maybe the heart, love and relationships, whatever this is, allowing her to receive these frequencies in their totality. Oh, something's moving right there. I felt that. Wonder if you felt anything, Wendy. Anybody else noticing anything? So while this is going, so there's 4 models of the Healy device. There's also a watch that's really cool, like a bundle package that's available. If there's any of these things that you're interested in buying for yourself, the price range starts as low as $470 for the lowest edition, which you actually get a free upgrade with a lot more programs. And then the highest resonance normally costs $2,300 US dollars, but it's actually the price of the edition below it. So you would be paying $1,413 for the resonance upgrade. So you would get the resonance for the price of the edition below it. So whatever you buy, you get the free upgrade. So if you want the highest level one called the resonance, right now this promotion goes for like 7 or 8 days, 7 days till September 6th. So this is a great time if you're thinking about buying it for yourself. Now is the promotion. This is when the promotion is happening. They will probably have more promotions in the future. So if you can't do it now, just stay tuned. But if you're thinking about it and you're interested, you come and get me. So Cindy says the promotion code gave her 50% off, which is awesome. She already had the one of the additions, and she got the promotion for an upgrade to the resonance. And so she got the upgrade to the resonance for 50% off of what it normally would have cost her. So if you already have a Healy device and you would like to have an upgrade, I have a promotion code for that too. So you can upgrade. You can buy one for like a big, huge discount right now. And it's actually a business opportunity for those of you who are thinking about how to get more income, generating more income. So I have a team underneath that works with me. And when they start to get their teams and they get their teams and they get their teams, there's this whole like, thing that happens with points and all of that. So, and there's a added benefit if you join the team right now called the Fast Start program. If you join the team, you have 30 days to refer sales to 3 other people, and then you get a free device, whatever you purchase. If you sell 3 of the devices, you get a free one. So I actually had that happen for me. I bought my Healy Resonance for me because that's what I wanted. And then I realized that I could actually do this for more income and commissions. And I chose to do that. And I sold like 10 more. I got a free device, and the commissions that I made on the sales paid for the one that I did buy. So there's a lot of pros, benefits for coming on and joining as a member on the team. And if not, you can just purchase it and have it and play with it and use it for yourself and your loved ones, and including animals and things. So there's a lot available to you, and I invite you to check it out. I will add in the comments later some links to get more information about the Healy, just some videos. But if you look up online and just go Google YouTube for Healy and see what you come up with, you can get a feel for it. But I've also recommended Facebook Healy Global Experience, the Healy Experience. I think global is in the name of it, but there's like tens of thousands of people in that group, and they're just Healy people that have used it and put in their little testimonials of their own experiences. They're not actually selling things on that page. That's just for you to see how it has impacted other people in their lives. Massive, massive changes for people, like things you would never imagine. So miracles are possible. I always say that to people. Anything is possible. Stay in the field of possibilities and open yourself up to allowing that to be your reality. Get out of the solid nothing can ever change conclusions and reality, and see what else is possible for you. Let me see if there's any other comments before I wrap it up for today. I thank you for being here and watching. If you're catching the replay, thanks for catching the replay. Allow this whole thing to contribute to you. Like, I'm a yes to receiving. And as a matter of fact, let me send it to my kid. Let me send it to my husband. Let me send it to my animals. Cindy says, I wish I knew someone to buy one. My adult children just want me to have one and then send them signals. I know, right? Taking one for the family there, Cindy. That's really generous of you. So yeah, we can create gigantic changes for, like, think about the ripple effect though. Like when we start to change our energy field and we start to change the field of energy around those with whom we are close to, like there's a massive change that can start to happen. It feels like it's already happening, but jump on board the train here. We're on the Healy Heal Ourselves train, and it's like all the different ways, and there are many paths to get there. This is just one of them. Yeah, and it's invitation to you to try something different if you'd like. So I will end the stream now. And thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. And don't forget, if you want to get notified of any future Zooms where I can actually screen share, go to addictedtomiracles.com and subscribe there to get notified when I do events, special classes, events, calls, things like that. I have a Facebook group, Addicted to Miracles, and I have a public page, Addicted to Miracles. And Wendy says, thank you, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. There's a lot of ways to stay connected. I invite you to connect with me. Thank you, little gems. You have a good day too. All right, bye-bye, everybody.